Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Terraria 1.4 Master Mode. Off camera, I gained a little bit of money so that I could purchase the mini shark and made it hurtful. And so I've got that and tons of meteor shot to try to go fight Queen Bee. We know of a variety of hives. One of them's right here, so I'm going to try to dig straight down from here. Let's see if we can get to that hive. So I'll meet you guys over there, and we'll try a boss fight. Okay, I thought for sure that that would be more fraught with peril. But I managed to dig straight down and basically not see any enemies until we got here. So that's pretty amazing. Can't quite see where the Queen Bee spawn is going to be just yet. Let's go ahead and make our way in here. Hey, little bees. Don't need you right now. Alright, what do we got here? Let's be very careful. Okay, I can see where Queen Bee is. And I think the enchanted sword might break the Queen Bee thingy, so I need to be careful. I'm going to need to kind of kite these guys out. And it's kind of a weird shaped hive. Yeah, I'll need to get the guys out of here. I need to light it up, and I probably want to get rid of all the hive blocks over here, so I might use some bombs for that. Yeah, I think that could be a good idea. Let's also go ahead. I'm going to get a campfire and a heart lantern out. Right now, while I'm just kind of working over here. But let's grab some bombs. Hopefully this will work okay. Bombs will also help kill some of the extra bees. Yeah, the bees definitely, they just attack whatever's nearby, it looks like. So that seems to be a change from how things used to be. Oh gosh. Alright, let's deal with some of these guys. Hey. Crazy Hornet, go away. Okay, this is very scary. Seeing things happen that I'm... Oh, wait. There's honey flowing out of here. Did I throw a bomb out here? I must have. Let's fix that. Okay. I would like to preserve some honey in the bottom so that I can use it for a buff. That was close. Okay. Don't wake up Queen Bee. Okay. You're dead. Let's get some light in here. Don't wake up Queen Bee. Alright, come up here. There we go. You are dead. Okay. So now if I'm very careful... Oh my gosh, very careful. 1, 2, 3. That's pretty good. Let's do one of those. Oh my gosh, all the little bees. All the little bees. Okay, fortunately they don't deal much damage. I think like 2 more bombs will probably do it over here. So 1, oh crap, and 2. Okay. I can break, oh nope, oh dear, and buff. I was not ready for this. Crap, okay, we need to get rid of the little bees. I do have a mini shark, ready to go. So we can start using the mini shark against Queen Bee, but there's still some blocks in the way. Yeah, I've got to mine a couple of these blocks. And I got to get some more light in here. Okay. And my campfire and heart lantern, I think, are in range. So that part's good. And I think there is kind of a place to stand that's going to be viable to fight her right here. So this might still work. That is not how I wanted this battle to go exactly. So we'll see. Alright, this is a good weapon though. Mini shark, hurtful, meteor bullets. We're dealing a lot of damage. And I'm getting lots of honey buff. Let's deal with some of the little bees. And there's even a heart down there if I need it at some point. Alright, little bees, you need to go. Yeah, it'd be better if I try to like hover right here. I think. Alright, we're dealing damage. This is not going as poorly as it could have been. And we're not taking much damage, which is maybe the more important thing. Because if you don't take much damage, then you can almost always outlast. But of course, she's going to have a phase where she starts shooting at me a whole lot more often. A goblin army is approaching. Perfect. Just what we needed. Alright, well I guess the goblins won't be an issue while I'm in the middle of this boss battle. Hello, Twinkie. Alright, I'm gonna have to deal with these little guys. Good? Alright, come back over here. There we go. Okay, this is a good spot. Yeah, it turns out that very good armor. I'm not going to say it trivializes this battle, because I don't want to count my chickens before they're hatched. But yeah, the armor is making this more than doable. I was worried that in Master Mode, this would be unexpectedly difficult, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. Alright. She's like 3/4 of the way down. We totally got this. Alright, Ruby, you need to go. Okay, let's finish her off. I think I might be able to do it during this cycle. Probably not. She still has like 1,000 hit points. And I'm starting to take a little bit of damage. Did my buffs wear off? No. Alright, so let's keep an eye on that. There are hearts down here, so let's go grab them. And I'll need to heal shortly. Yeah, let's heal. Okay, let's see. How's she doing? 800 hit points? $700? Oh, she's almost down. 600? I feel like she's, it's almost like she has more defense in the final phase of the battle here. Oh my goodness. I'm stuck in honey. Oh right, I've got the Shield of Cthulhu on. I put it on to have the extra mobility, and then I forgot about it. I can use that to smash some of the bees. When I get into trouble, I think. Oh gosh, in a little bit of trouble though. Okay, are you dead yet? 300? 200? Here comes some hearts, that'll help. Thank you, little bees, for dropping hearts that I really needed. 100. Alright, stand still so I can hit you. 50. 40. There we go. Oh my goodness. Okay. I would have really liked to have prepared a better arena for that, but it worked well enough. Whew, we defeated Queen Bee. Hooray. We got the Queen Bee relic. Hooray. And we got the bee gun. Alright, I'll probably want to fight more Queen Bees for other weapons, especially the bee's knees, assuming that it's still any good. Oh, baby. While I'm here, I definitely want to grab some honey. I'm pretty sure I have some buckets in here. Yeah, so let's grab some honey. I could put that in the arena back home. And did I pick up hive blocks? Yes, I've got plenty of hive blocks. I think that's all I need for right now. So let's head back home and manage some inventory. Okay, back at home, there were goblins, but I didn't even bother editing them in because goblins are super easy at this point. There was also a fishing quest that I just did. And what did we get? Just some bait and some crate potions. I did get a golden carp at some point, which is, yeah, only for selling for money. The witch doctor did arrive after defeating Queen Bee. And he doesn't seem as happy as some of the other NPCs, I guess. Yeah, this person's only selling it for 9 as well. Witch doctor probably wants to be, let's ask him about happiness. He likes the guide. Interesting. And he probably likes the jungle. So I wonder if I put him in the guide in the jungle. Who's in the jungle right now? The Dryad, right. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to do that, though. I prefer having the guide at home. There is another jungle house over here that the party girl is currently living in. So let's try moving the witch doctor in here. I'm just curious if I do that. And then I guess the party girl will also teleport away because it's nighttime. Yeah, and it switched to the witch doctor. So I'm just curious how happy he feels down here. The jungle is the center of my voodoo spirits. Okay, and then if I try to sell him the fish... Yeah, it used to be 9 gold, and now it's like 11 gold. So I'm getting better prices now that he's down here, so that's good. And there's another tsunami in a bottle from the crate that I got earlier when I was doing my fishing quest. Alright, so it's always nice to have more NPCs. We got some stinkfish, which I think the only thing you can do is make stink potions out of it. Stink potion. Oh, seafood dinner. Wow! Cool. So you can cook up the stinkfish and eat it. I see food, I eat it. Alright, we're totally going to do that. And that is a major improvement. It's only 4 minutes, but that's great. I've been sticking my good foods in this other chest. Been starting to organize inventory a bit more. Weapons are here, accessories are here, stone and mud is here, and other blocks are up here. Slowly expanding the inventory system, but eventually I need to remake the whole base here at spawn. But we'll get to it eventually. Tsunami in a bottle. Go down in there. And I can put away the fishing equipment for now, because I'm done with that. And we can put the extra fishotrons in the fishing catches over here. Yeah, so I'm happy with how the inventory is going in any case. And I did put the Queen Bee relic out here. So here's the 4 bosses that we've killed so far. And yeah, I kind of like the way that this works. It just gives you a nice little display case for the bosses to kind of like see your progress so far in the game. So I'm enjoying that aspect. Let me clean up a little bit and figure out what I'm going to do next. So I was thinking about our next boss, who's Skeletron, and it just occurred to me, I think I fought Queen Bee without having my imp. That would have been a helpful guy to have around. I think if I want to get to Skeletron, I think we have a relatively easy way to get to the dungeon via the magic conch. Because I can take it... Let's grab that while I'm here. I can take it twice, which brings me over to the right side of the world. And I think the dungeon is pretty close over here, especially now that I have all of this movement speed. So let's just see how long it takes to get to the dungeon, just running from this side of the map. If it's reasonably fast... I don't like the fact that there's this little bump that trips me up and turns off my super speedy boots. So I'm going to chop down that tree just so I can get past that. But I think the dungeon is just like another couple of screens over. Yeah, it's right here. Okay, so that'll be quick to get to. And yeah, I guess I could start building an arena. Obviously we don't have time to fight him tonight, but I can get the arena prepared and maybe tomorrow night we can try fighting Skeletron. Hey, Angler Pants! I just did another fishing quest that ended up being cloudfish in the sky. I also got a golden crate, so let's open it together. And mining potions, but 20 gold. 20 gold is not bad. I will take that. All right, great. Yeah, and we just have like 5 more minutes before I need to head over to Skeletron, so let me get some other things prepared. Alright, so we're just about ready to fight Skeletron. Let me give a quick rundown of the arena. I added some sunflowers. I added some honey. We've got campfires and heart lanterns over here. And over here, there's another sunflower down here. And the sunflowers, just as a reminder, give the happy buff, which increases movement speed, which is always useful. And finally, I've got endurance, shine, night owl, and thorns potions, in addition to well-fed iron skin and regen. So that's what we got. Let's turn off the minimap, let's buff, and let's curse. This is going to be an all-mini shark battle, I think. Alright, so Skeletron has a lot of defense. And in order to reduce his defense... Ouch! Right, and I do have the Shield of Cthulhu, so I can do this little dodge maneuver. To quickly speed up and change directions. In order to reduce Skeletron's defense, you have to defeat his hands. Each time you defeat a hand, his defense gets reduced, and that's just about the only way that you can deal damage against this tank of a boss. So that is the plan. And so, to the extent possible, when I've got a good shot on hand, I'm going to try to aim for the hands. Alright, the good news is he's not really dealing any damage to me. I know his movement patterns pretty well, and I don't think those have changed at all during Master Mode. So I just have to focus on aiming my bullets so that I can deal damage. And so far I'm doing an okay job. Oh boy, okay. That's definitely somewhere you don't want to be. The spinning head deals a ton of damage. And so let's turn around and make sure I've gotten honey. There we go. Honey buff is good for extra regen. Oh, fallen star. I couldn't quite kite him into it. That would have been good. But yeah, our damage output seems pretty good. I did not get the honey buff just there. So let's try to dodge back into the honey once more. There we go. Now I've got the buff again. And yeah, so far he's not really dealing damage to me, so long as I don't end up like inside of his skull. I think we've got plenty of defense. And yeah, we're actually getting really good damage output with the mini shark and my meteor bullets. And both of the hands are getting pretty low. Alright. But yeah, we're kind of at that phase. Like, pre-hard mode, you get yourself into some molten armor, and you've got a good set of accessories and movement capabilities and different things. Okay, right, as you defeat his hands, then he's gonna start shooting skulls at you. I forgot about that. That was true in Expert. Obviously also true here in Master Mode. And so as he starts firing skulls at us, that's going to be another way that he can start dealing a lot of damage, but I'm pretty sure I know how to dodge them. Once again, knowing the movement patterns is key. Alright, so now, he still has a bunch of defense, because, look at this. Right now he has 9,500 hit points. That's at 10:45 p.m. Oh gosh, heal. Did any of my potions wear off? I don't think so. Alright, so I was just saying he had 9,500, and that was at 10:45, and so now at 11, he has what? Maybe it's going to be at 11:15, so we'll see in 30 seconds how much damage I've managed to deal to him. Let me focus on dodging for the moment. Okay, 7,800. So that's like 2,030 seconds. That's actually plenty of time. I was worried whether we had enough damage output to make sure we're going to take him down before morning, which is very important. But I think we're in good shape. So I just have to focus on not taking damage. That's the most important thing. he can kill me if I start letting all these skulls hit me. But if I can avoid that, the rest of the battle should be fine. Alright, and use our Shield of Cthulhu to quickly change directions. You can double tap in one direction and all of a sudden get yourself a little speed boost. I want the honey. Need to dive some skulls, and he's about to do his spin move. There we go. Not in the best spot to avoid it here. There we go. Alright, it's down to 4,500. Yeah, if I can just keep this up, we'll be fine. Gotta make sure I keep aiming at him, though. Alright, let's heal. Because it's gonna take another minute before we'll be able to get rid of the... Oh dear! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Heal! Buff! I think my endurance potion had worn off, but obviously you can see just how much damage he can deal. Oh gosh! Oh gosh! Oh, and he inflicts the bleeding debuff, doesn't he? Oh gosh. I'm not sure I'm gonna win this now. Alright, I can't take any damage for another 30 seconds until I can get another heal. And that's gonna be difficult to pull off. Because he is starting to really fire skulls quickly. Oh gosh. Come on, Brian, you can do this. Kite him, kite him, kite him. 15 more seconds. Oh, I think a fallen star might hit him. 6 more seconds, come on. 3, 2, 1, heal, heal. There we go. Okay. I have a little bit more health. Now maybe we can pull this off. I can't tell exactly what his hit points are. 300. Oh, we're almost there. Intensity. I need to aim at him, though. Come on. Mouse cursor. Find Skeletron. There we go. We got him. Phew. Oh, that was much closer than I wanted it to be. But we did it. Hooray. Oh, baby, baby, baby. Alright, that was fun. I'm enjoying Master Mode, in case you can't tell. I'm gonna hold on to the treasure bag for now, because I don't have a lot of inventory space. And I want to save my inventory space for doing a little bit of looting at the dungeon right now. Maybe we can run in here and find the mechanic. So let's pop into the dungeon, now that we can do so, safely. And I realized you can toggle water candles by right-clicking them. So that's why when I picked up the first water candle, I needed to use my pickaxe, and that's why, because now right-clicking them just toggles them. As opposed to previously where right-clicking would pick them up. And the spikes in the dungeon are all different. Look at these spikes. I'm kind of tempted to touch one just to see how much damage it's going to deal. So let's try this out. It was only 8. Okay, that's not so bad. Alright. The main thing I want to do is get the mechanic. If I could get a bewitching station while I'm here, that would also be great. And the potion stand. And if we find a water bolt book, that would also be great. Uh-oh. What? What? There's something new. There's like crushable dungeon blocks or something. Whoa. Okay, that was unexpected. I'm not sure what to think of that. Oh boy, I had no idea that this was coming. So does that mean... So some of these blocks are normal blocks, but I can see... Oh yeah. It's like ice. It's like the ice biome where the blocks all of a sudden just kind of disappear below your feet or something. Bound mechanic, she's on the screen somewhere nearby. So let's try to go get to her. Oh, this is really interesting. The implications of these crazy crushed blocks. I'm not sure that I've appreciated all of them just yet. And we lost track of the bound mechanic again. Okay, yeah, so it can basically behave like a trap because all of a sudden the blocks beneath your feet are just going to disappear. Yeah, this is interesting. Hey, we got a golden key. And the shadow key, assuming that that hasn't changed, is usually in the first chest. The second chest is, I think, the Cobalt Shield, actually, which I do want. So let's open this one. It is the Cobalt Shield. And then the third chest is the Muramasa. And then after that, I don't remember. But it was always the case that in the dungeon generation, the first few chests are predictable. So yeah, ooh, I see the boulder trap down there. Alright, these blocks are so weird. Alright, I just want to deal with any bad guys who are here. I've got such good defense that we're probably not in too bad a shape. But given the changes in the terrain generation, I'm sure there could... Okay, heal. I'm sure there could be changes in enemies as well. Let's rebuff. With whatever buff potions I currently have going. There's Dungeon Clock. Beautiful. And... still trying to keep my eye out for the bound mechanic. But I guess we'll just kind of explore somewhat randomly. Oh man, these blocks. I'm really enjoying the update, and there's more... Okay, bound mechanic, and she was over here and she just died. Okay. So I have to react more quickly, and also have to lock into being in the right space at the right time. Yeah, I'm enjoying the update more than I thought, because there's more new stuff than I thought there was going to be. Alright, Aqua Scepter. Just kind of grabbing some chests at random at this point. The Clothiers arrives. We got a new NPC, that's great. And... is there a way? Oh yeah. There's a way to go over here, I think. Nope. Okay, so those blocks just fell away. So let's see. Is there a way to go through here? No, I don't think so. Let's open up the minimap. I guess that also makes the minimap a little harder to discern when there's these breakable blocks. Like, you might not be able to see the path into the next section of the dungeon, I imagine. Alright, well, let's try going a different way. If I go up here... doesn't look like there's anything over here. But there might be. Because once again, we've got these crazy crushy blocks. Bound mechanic is on my... ouch. Thingy here, but I don't see her yet. My rare creature meter. And I don't have a hunter potion going to help light her up. So we managed to miss her again. So let's see. If I were the bound mechanic, where would I be? And how do I get up there? I guess let's... oh boy. Eventually I'm going to have to take out these spikes. But for now, I'll just leave them there. Try not to run into them too much. Because that's a strategy. It's a lazy strategy, but it's a strategy nonetheless. Okay, bound mechanic again. I still don't think I see her. Here's a bewitching table, though. This is... oh, there she is. Great. Okay, so we've got the mechanic. I've got a bewitching table, which means I can get a second imp. And let's pick up the bewitching table so that I own it. And I can see that my inventory is just about filled up. I could probably quick stack away a few things. What type of statue is that? Dribbler statue, I don't really need that. Probably quick stack away a few things, and here, yeah, that gives me a little bit more space. So while we have some inventory space, we'll continue to explore. Maybe we'll be able to find the alchemy table before we have to go back home. Oh, and here is... I think that's the jungle chest? Yeah. So the way that I like to highlight these chests... yikes! Is with torches. And I will try to do that in just a moment. First off, let's deal with the Dark Caster, who's shooting me through the wall. And the cursed skull who might curse me. Okay, but now things are quiet enough that I can do like that. It's the letter J. I'll be able to see it on the minimap when I zoom in, and that'll alert me to the location of that particular chest. And so that's my usual strategy, and it seems to work pretty well. Oh, and there's like so many spikes in here that I can't even fit through the path over here. So let's find out what it's like to break these spikes. The spikes are broken more easily now. It used to be that they took more swings of the pickaxe. Here's the alchemy table. Great. Okay, those are the things I really wanted. Oops, during a first pass of coming into the dungeon. So let's just go home and celebrate our success. We've got 2 new NPCs. We got a Cobalt Shield. We got alchemy table. We got a bewitching table. The bewitching table I'm going to go ahead and put out here, because I'm going to put all the buffs that I can just click on out here. But yeah, now we have a bunch of inventory to sort. Alright, I got through most of the inventory. We never opened Skeletron's treasure bag, so let's do that. We got the Book of Skulls, which is a magic weapon that does that. And the Bone Glove, which can throw bones for range damage. I don't really see myself using either of these. The Book of Skulls is not bad. And the Aqua Scepter does this. And the Cobalt Shield obviously gives us immunity to knockback, and that gets combined with the Obsidian Skull. Let's make sure that there aren't any other new combinations here. Nope, it's just going to do that. And the Obsidian Skull... Ooh, what is this? Magma Skull? Oh. Obsidian Skull Rose. Molten Charm. Obsidian Water Walking Boots. I think that was there before. Okay, but there's new combinations with the Obsidian Skull. That's cool. But it's still the case that I definitely want to go ahead and make the Obsidian Shield. And that's one that I'm likely to wear a bit. And so let's go ahead and try to reforge it into something good. How much money do I currently own? 72 gold. We're in good shape. Jagged, precise, lucky, lucky, jagged, rash, 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 warding. There we go. So that's 6 defense, because the shield does 2 defense and warding is +4. So I think I will put that on in place of the Shield of Cthulhu, which I think I'll put away now for a while. That was good for boss battles, but we're not going to need it just kind of in everyday pre-hard mode now for a while. And yeah, I think the Bone Glove and the Aqua Scepter are definitely going away. The Book of Skulls, it's not bad, but I'm really not built as a caster. But let's try using it for a bit. And if I'm going to use it for a bit, let's reforge it into something better since I have money. Sluggish, Manic is not very good. Nasty, I could do better. Agile, that's extra speed. Lazy, Manic. Taboo, cost extra magic. Demonic, there we go. 14% damage. So now that does 33 magic damage. And you can shoot it reasonably fast. Alright, so I'll play around with that a little bit. Yeah, but I have a feeling that's probably... Yeah, what am I saying? That's definitely good for today's episode, because I think we took down two different bosses in the same episode, and you can't complain about that. I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again soon for more Terraria. For now, bye-bye.